Hiya folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we've got a battle theme from Fontaine to check out. This is called Lamentation et Triomphe, and it's another one that's an orchestral version, which is always blowing me away. I mean, the one from yesterday absolutely blew me away so much, the Dragon Spine one. And so this one I'm excited for as well, because every single one of these that I've seen has just been incredible, absolutely incredible. So if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We're well on our way to 1,000 now, and with your guys' help, we can get there in no time, because this is crazy. Not even a month in, and we're doing this well. So it's all thanks to you guys. So without further ado, let's check out this song, Lamentation et Triomphe. Oh, this is crazy how diverse this is already. Like so many different instruments, and so it's so well done, so interesting. It has a bit of like almost flamenco elements to the guitar melodies they're doing, and then you had the bugle horn section there, I believe. And just yeah, this is crazy. This is just the very beginning. Like I can only imagine how crazy this will get over the course of the next 4 minutes. Once again, absolutely stunning right out the gate. Hear the little click of the castanets there too. It's so cool. Like again, it's almost like classical music fused with like more South American vibes, and it works really well together so far. Like the guitar compared to like the violin strings and the piano sections, like it's such an interesting combination. But again, like I said, it's working incredibly well. I'm curious how this ties to Fontaine. If Fontaine is also maybe like Italy or some other kind of places like that, I don't know. But this is really cool. Ooh, little piano breakdown. This is awesome. Like it again, so many interesting elements just combining, and look at this scene. Like there's so many different instruments of so many different kinds, and it's also cohesive and interesting. Like that main melody, like the bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, you understand what I'm saying. But it's really catchy and really interesting and very high energy, very frantic. Like it feels like a boss theme or a battle theme, but it's also very epic. Like there's just this like I don't know, element of high energy, like action that's going on. It's the type of thing you'd see in an action movie, just like very fast paced, very action focused. And yeah, it's really like maybe a chase scene. Like this scene sounds like more of like a chase scene soundtrack. Like, but it's fantastic. I'm excited to get into this little uh, breakdown of the piano because I always love those. Let's go back 10 and get that. castanets again. You guys know if you've been watching my stuff that I always love sections where they kind of strip away all the backing instruments and just focus on single ones. And this one, they're doing that for almost every instrument. They're going from instrument to instrument and like letting them focus while just having like a little bit of a drum beat in the background, which the drum beat's also really cool, but and like a little bit of the strings. But it's really cool just to see again each individual instrument getting featured and just shining. Like they're all going so incredibly well. Like each individual one on their own would make a great song, but you put them all together and make it so complex. Like this is one of the more complex battle themes that I've heard, I think, just with how many instruments are going and how complex and interesting the melodies are. So this is crazy. I'm sure it'll shift up a few more times as we go because knowing Genshin, they don't let these things slide. They're not the ones to just casually push out a game soundtrack that nobody cares about. It's always so interesting and so well done. Like the bar is always so high with them. Wow. This also reminds me a bit of Mario music, like some of the, especially like Mario Galaxy, very like big booming orchestral, like action packed, like adventure music kind of thing. I don't know. But I really like the sections where it kind of shows the boat as it's also, they're doing the strings and the guitar, just the focusing on the strings overall. And it's so beautiful, like so emotional. Like you can feel that too in those sections where it just kind of brings everything else down a little bit. You have a little bit of the drums and then the violin and the guitars, and with the like little flamenco melody we get in there, and it's fantastic. And then they build back in like they're doing now. Let's actually go back 10 and try and get that again, or at least 15, I guess. Double time. Bravo. That was crazy. Like every single one of these, they just blow me away over and over again with how interesting they are. Like this one compared to the one we watched yesterday from Dragon Spine, like that was really cool, very mellow, very chill. And this one's like again very high energy. I think that one might be an environmental theme, and this is more of a battle theme. But it definitely you can feel the difference in between them, and they're both orchestral arrangements by the same people probably, or well, I guess the other was probably Yu Peng Chen early on in Genshin's lifespan, and this is Fontaine, so it may be him, it may be not. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, but it's still absolutely phenomenal. Like again, the level of different structured elements in this that just all combined so well. It's like a whole orchestra just performing this one single song, and they killed it. Like, there's so many amazing elements to it. Again, the flamenco guitar, the bugle sections, honestly, that they killed it too. Like, little bugle melodies and the strings, of course, like all the guitar, like I said, the violins, like at one point she's just going crazy with the violin there on the boat, and that's why I laughed, because it's just blows me away how skilled these people are to be able to do that. And it may just be for show. Like, I don't know if they actually filmed them on the boat and like got the audio from there. It's probably just for the show, but even still, it's still very cool to see. Again, very skilled artists just doing what they do best and absolutely killing it. And it must be so impressive, or so like awesome for them to be like chosen to be featured in these games. Like, I believe they choose like Philharmonics, like London Philharmonics and things like that. So they're not just fresh off the boat kind of thing. Like, people who have never done this before, they know what they're doing. But it's still very cool to be featured in these and like showing off how good they are and how skilled they are. Because a lot of these people, like for people like us, just gamers and stuff, we wouldn't necessarily see this outside of the gaming sphere. But now we get the ability to not only appreciate the amazing music in our games, but also see the people who created it or who played it anyways. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Like, every single time, it's absolutely stunning. Wow. But anyways, thanks for hanging out and watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because I've got so much more on the way. This is still just the beginning. Even in Genshin, there's still hundreds or thousands of songs that I haven't got to yet. And also the new stuff from Not Long and going forward, so there's a lot to get into. But anyways, until next time, later days, folks.